Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman Sapienza professional walkthrough sponsored by RageWorks.net. In this video, Santa is back. Saint Nick gets biblical on Silvio with an eye for an eye, and he learns that Francesca's favorite show is My Name is Hurl. And here you can see my loadout for this mission. Please read the disclaimer in the description about loadout requirements. So Santa's here from the harbor, and you might wonder why Santa does all this subcontracting for 47. Santa actually vacations a lot in Sapienza, and considering his regular job requires him to travel all around the globe and visit every house in the world in one night, this is nothing for him. So Santa's picking some locks in the sewer here because he's looking for his favorite toy. The elves made this specially for him. It's called the Sega 300. Picking up some coins. And now Santa's going to make his way up to the church. Not quite go into the church just yet. I'm gonna wait here for two of the clergymen to pass by. One guy's actually upstairs in the little church balcony area, and he's coming downstairs. The other one's outside coming in. The guy coming down the stairs walks out into the main church area, and the one coming from outside comes in and then crosses in front of us. So we're gonna wait for him to cross over, and then we have to like step out into the main church and go right back. Like the Rolling Stones, that little lab lady we want to get, we got to start her up. Drop your rifle, walk out, go right back. That gets her going. If we didn't do that, she'd just still be standing there. Because now, while Santa's taking care of Silvio and picking up the crowbar here, while he's taking care of Silvio, she's going through the motions and getting to where we can get the biolab dongle from her. And the access card. So that little panel there, shoot that off and then shoot it again. That makes the observatory rotate. And basically what we're looking for, if you notice the guard to the left of that door above the observatory, he just walked over to the door. We're basically, as far as timing this, we want him to have come over there, go back to the left, and come back over to the door. The second time he comes over to the door, if you check your inside, Silvio should be pretty much right there, and that's when we're gonna aim at the lens of the telescope. So I didn't fast forward this, just for anybody who's new to this, who hasn't done this before, or even if you're just rusty and you're trying to get the timing down, I wanted you to actually check it out. You'll see the guard is walking back over right now. And I'm going to check my insight in a second. And see, Silvio's right there. Santa uses his breathing techniques to get the perfect shot right now. We're just waiting to see Silvio's eye. The moment you see it, you let him have it.
Talk it down. Next up, Francesca DeSantis.
That literally may be one of my favorite kills in the entire game.
Yeah, you're obviously really fit and agile and everything, but it's not the time of the
signed off on a corpse.
I'm not even mad that the body's found and, you know, it ruins Silent Assassin, because that's just an awesome kill.
Be very busy. I just
You knock him out, pick up the key, and have your crowbar ready. I meant to use the church key, but it doesn't matter. You gotta actually be careful. Sometimes there's like a glitch here. Sometimes when you're knocking out the clergyman, the mortician, she somehow sees him through the door and complains to her bodyguard, and he comes in
Now I
here.
have you to feel guilty.
Knock her out. Dump them both in the box. Pick up the dongle and the key card. And now we're gonna make our way to Villa del Caruso. Picked up some coins. Climbed the pipe. You don't have to worry about the radio here. We're just gonna wait for this guy here that's pan-searing whatever he's pan-searing to turn around. We also want to make sure that the other chef assistant is in the back. See how he just came over? We want him there. Just keep moving. Don't worry about the spot. And hide behind this planter. You don't necessarily have to throw a coin here, but it makes getting past this guard a lot easier. I was gonna jump over this wall here and climb in the window, but you see that guard there? I'm not taking a chance. Walk slowly along this wall and use your insight to check the balcony here. Sometimes there's a guard there and you don't want to get spotted. There actually was a guard coming down the stairs behind me and I almost got spotted because he saw me through the window. Now, you've caused the commotion because you shot Silvio. You'll see this guy's dragging his body out right now. That's part of why this door is still wide open. Use your insight just to make sure nobody's coming down behind him. And carefully make your way upstairs. Now that guy dragging Silvio's body is the second guard for this balcony, so he's coming back. And watch the mini map, because there's also another guard who came upstairs who's going back down. Well, sometimes there is, not this time.
Huh.
I would recommend hitting this guard with the crowbar versus throwing it at him, because you never know
there.
when there might be
Hello,
somebody
Command.
on a different
Acknowledged.
level that hears it. And I said in the last video that taking out the cameras is optional. The reason why I don't speed through it this time is because, I mean, we're already here to take out Francesca, so you might as well. And it actually works out to help things along. Like, we're waiting for that camera, even though it still sees me. The timing was perfect this time where we got to knock this guy out and he's right by the door. Pick up this brick, because even though we have the crowbar to throw with the
This is impossible.
Just
with the brick, we can throw it at the guy in the camera room and not worry about having to pick anything up. Just wait for him to turn around. Security room, I mean, camera. Take out the cameras and dump him in the box outside. Now, if he had been by the hard drive when we came down the steps, we might have been able to move fast enough to knock him out, put him in the box, and run back upstairs before these guards start moving, but because he was here, it's not happening. You already saw them coming my way. Get the syringe ready, and you got to be really careful in the room where you stick Francesca. I'll explain when we get there. This guy must have ate a really big meatball sub this afternoon. His pants are real stuffy. He got to use the bathroom. Now the guy knocked out on the roof. I love invisible walls. Jeez. This guy that I knocked out here, definitely put him in the box here because it's rare, but sometimes people actually do come out here on the roof. And even though this isn't a silent assassin run, you know, you don't want to lose silent assassin because you forgot to put a body away. So having put that guy in a box, we have just enough time to jump in this box here before Francesca walks in. As I'm getting in, she walks in.
That is Francesca DeSantis.
Now, what I meant by be careful here, there's this weird OCD bodyguard that always comes in here. Like, I don't know exactly when, but he always comes in here, walks into that bathroom in the against the back wall and starts washing his hands. I don't even know how long he stays in there because I waited one time. He stays in there a long time. Hopefully, you know, if you're doing this, he's already in there because you can easily knock him out, and Francesca, if she's throwing up, she won't stop to look. But what happens here, it actually saves me. I get really lucky. First, when Francesca comes over to the desk, you wait for the guard to turn away. Come up behind her, stick her, and stay in her blind spot. Like you see me move to her left here.
Oh God.
And now that she's about to start moving, you move to her right.
I need a bathroom.
Sometimes, even though she's about to get sick, she'll stop and she's like, "What are you doing here?" And she won't move. Now you gotta knock this guard out, stay in his blind spot. Now you're gonna put him in the box inside. Leave his gun there though.
Huh?
Son is gonna sit on your lap. It really looks like he's doing something obscene to her. Yeah, get his body before you worry about Francesca's.
Now destroy the virus.
Because that OCD guy I was telling you about, he actually does come in this room. I got so scared because I was like, he's gonna come in here and I'm done. But look, the gun saved me. He sees the gun, picks it up, and goes back out. So if that guy's not in here, when you knock out her bodyguard, leave the gun there. It's like a safety net. So now we just got to destroy the virus, and we got our fancy dongle to do that. check your the insight for that guard. And there's a guard here, so we just move quietly. Now, as usual, we gotta deal with frickin' Frack here.
Ether's field lab. You made it. The virus prototype will be close by. Look for some type of quarantine unit.
Their pattern is so random that just about every time I get to them, they're doing something different. This is why you want to make sure you have your crowbar. I mean, as long as you got something to distract with, it's fine, but you want to wait for the guard to my left to go back to his post and for this guy to come right here, across the crowbar.
Wait a minute.
Make sure the guy in the background's not looking.
Hey,
And knock him out. And you drag him around just to make sure he doesn't get spotted when this guy gets to the other end of the rock. Knock him out however you want. It feels like you're in the clear right now, but you still got to be careful because you still got to take out that lab tech. And there is a guard here that patrols that, you know, it's the easiest thing in the world to get spotted by him. He's walking away right now, so we're good. Make sure you crouch when you walk up those stairs because everybody there's an enforcer if you're doing suit only. Knock him out. Like I said in the last video, make sure you put him in the box before you destroy the virus. And now we're just waiting for everybody to go back to normal. See, this time the guard did not come up there. Once you get past that last guard I was telling you about, you are in the clear. You can leave however you want though. In all my Sapienza Pro runs, I had never used this exit. And I wanted to make sure it was still there with all the changes they make for Pro. So that's it for this one. I thank you guys for watching another episode of Santa in the Sun. That takes us that completes an eye for an eye. And my name is Hurl. I had to do this run over, that's why you don't see them actually pop up. But I'll see you guys in the next video.